you something. With all the distractions that you have off the field, how are you able to keep focused on winning football games as you do and do throughout the year?
When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing: just win, baby.
Marketing come up with that for him. Those were his phrases that he came up with, that he believed in.
Just win. Play hard. Try not to make mistakes. But don't worry about mistakes, because there's only one thing that counts. Just win.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to day 2, you feel me? Day 2. Not much has happened today, but day 2. There's a lot of things that happen around the league. Not us, sadly, right? There's nothing that happened today as far as us, except there is a significant player that left. And if y'all know how I feel about that player, this is going to be an interesting thing to talk about. Because, once again, a player that I have debated has gone. I'm like the Grim Reaper, bro. Like, first it happened with Trayvon Mullen, and then it happened. I don't know what the hell going on. But shout out to everybody in here, man. Welcome to the S.C Raiders Talk, man. If you don't know who I am, well, you feel me? We talk all things Raiders here, sometimes college football, when it comes to the draft and stuff like that. And also, got you covered with all breaking news and free agency and all these different things. Like today, which is free agency day 2. Now, a lot of things happened today. You know, like I said, not as far as the Raiders go, but a lot of things have happened around the league. But let me shout out who is here so far. Shout out to Holly Tanner in the building. What up, sis? Hope all is well. Shout out to Dark Raiders Podcast. Dark, what's good, man? Good to see you. Shout out to Cool Kev in the building. What cool. Raider Resistance Prez in the building. What's good? My 2 cents in the building. Salute. Auntie 6. What's good? Shout out to NorCal Raider Jesse in the building. What's good, NorCal? 3 Dot Dave. I thought I wasn't. What happened? Were you banned or something? I'm not even sure, but what up, 3 Dot Dave? Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Shout out to EJ Raider. Salute. What's good? Good to see you. Hope all is well. I'm a Raider through and through. Let's go. There you go, man. There you go. Shout out to everybody that's in here, man. Let me scroll down. Let me see if I skipped in what you guys are talking about. What the hell are you guys talking about? Yo, I'll see what you guys talking. But shout out everybody, man. Shout out everybody. You know, day 2. You feel me? Day 2. Shout out to everybody in here. Hopefully, I didn't skip anybody. I really hope I didn't skip anybody. But shout out to everybody, man. Grim Reaper and Grand Wizard rolled into one. That's what it feels like, and we'll talk about it right now. Actually, let's get straight into it. Huh? Let's get straight into it. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Actually, it's the right one. I'm dumb. It's the right one. Well, let's get straight into it. The Lions are signing cornerback Amik Robertson to a 2-year, $9.25 million deal that's worth up to $10.75 with incentives per source. Well, the dog Amik is gone. Now, am I happy? That's the question, right? I got sent this by multiple people, and they're like, "What are your thoughts?" Because a lot of people know that I've had a little bit of an up and down roller coaster type thing with Amik Robertson, right? It started off with me hating Amik. I hated the guts. I didn't want him on the team, and then he kept proving me wrong, right? Every year, right? He got better. He did better. Um, at the end of the day, he had the dog in him. That's what I like about certain players when they have that dog. And Amik was one of them. So I did give him his flowers. He did prove me wrong. I will say that again. Once again, I've said it multiple times. But and here's the but. I've always recently, if you ever noticed when Amik Robertson was brought up in like Raider content creators lives that I'm in, or if it gets brought up in my comments, I usually say I plead the fifth. Recently, right? I recently say I recently have said, I think I said it yesterday. I think I did say it yesterday, where I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing. Because when it gets to Amik, it's been a little bit of a roller coaster. So to me, I think that Amik would have been a good 5-4 guy, because that's what he would have been on our team. He would have been a fourth string, fifth string, sixth string corner, which I'm all for. I'm all for. At the end of the day, he has that dog at the end of the day. He plays bigger than what he is. He's on the smaller end, but he's bigger than that. He plays like bigger than that. So I will give him that. But at the end of the day, I really feel like the Raiders are gonna make a huge move soon again. And these guys that are not coming back kind of shows you in what direction the organization might go right now. Which, let me shout out to the rest of the people that are coming in. Jaw Raider was good. Jaw Raider, good to see you. Hope all as well. Shout out to Sean Johnson. I hear there's definitely calls on possible trades on players and other free agents from a source, and it could possibly be either the cornerback position, possible player trades, and safety and offense. I think the most notable one would be the cornerback position that I feel like we would trade for. And there's some candidates out there that we'll talk about, right? We'll talk about some of the candidates, right? So, of course, Amik goes. I have no ill will to him at the end of the day, even though I had a rocky, you feel me, content creator world with him. But obviously, wish him the best. Feel me. He got that money. He got 10.75 in incentives. I would think that's a minimum of interceptions, games played, maybe tackles, things like that. So 10.75 in incentives is kind of crazy, which kind of shows you in the direction the Lions are. They want a guy that's going to come out there and play their heart out, and that's exactly what they got in Amik. And I'm not going to say anything bad about Amik. He proved me wrong, and he made me eat my words at times, and sometimes he made me enjoy the words I said. But at the end of the day, hey, he got that dog in him, and wish him nothing from the best to Amik. And he's a Lion now, so he's not a Raider no more. So you feel me? It's time to move on. You feel me? Shout out to everybody, and I think we get exactly what Montana Fox. What up, Montana Fox? Compulsory picks next year, pretty much. Space Beast was good. Amik had that pitbull in him, but didn't Minshew beat him deep to Pierce? What do you mean by like when Minshew played us? He got beat at times. There was that time where it was the Chargers, right? He was the only one that got beat. But there was other times like the Broncos, and that's one of the significant times in Amik Robertson's like career with us, right? When Jerry Judy called him small, did this, and then Amik came out and just smacked him, threw the receiver around, got an interception, talk shit. That's that dog, right? So obviously, they're gonna get a good player there in Amik for the Lions. I don't know if he's gonna start over there. I think they might because Jeff Okuda got left and stuff like that. So Amik Robertson, you might see him start for the Lions, y'all. You might see him there. Should the Raiders risk a fifth or sixth round pick for quarterback one Fields? No. At the end of the day, with Fields, they might stick with Fields. It's kind of looking like more and more. And at the end of the day, Fields is like somebody that is really up and down in his career. He's got that ability, he's got that potential, but at the end of the day, I don't want a guy that has a little bit of an injury history right now. Especially at how many years he's been in the league, right? I think like 3 years now. It's gonna be his third or whatever. So obviously, this was one of the news that happened today. So Amik Robertson gone, one of our corners gone. And speaking of this, right? Speaking of Amik, it kind of shows you that they might go for a corner now for 100%. Now, which corner? I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities as far as the cornerback realm is, right? Number one, Jahir Alexander. I've been hearing that name get thrown around, right? I don't know who started that, but I've been seeing that get thrown around. What do you guys feel about Jair Alexander? That could be a trade possible target. At the end of the day, you know, Green Bay is somebody that we have done business with before, in somebody like Devontae Adams. But also, Green Bay is somebody that has been targeting our players. Josh Jacobs just went to Green Bay. So is Jair Alexander a possibility? Yes. Is it going to happen? I don't know. Right. So that's some of them. Right. That's a possibility. What do you guys feel about Jair Alexander? Would you take him if he's a trade target? Right. Another trade target I could see could possibly be a another defensive lineman. I don't know any notable names as of right now, but I do feel like a defensive lineman is still a possibility that could happen. Maybe a running back, maybe a running back of our choice that is cheap, a fifth, sixth round, fifth round pick or sixth round pick might get you one. Who knows, right? A lot of the people are giving up a little for all these different people, right? The Niners got Christian McCaffrey for a piece of penny. They got Smith for a piece of penny, right? Shout out to Twan. What's good? 2 for 1. You already know, man. Tomorrow, 2 for 1, y'all. I mean, not tomorrow. Thursday, 2 for 1. Remember that. 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time that day, man. We'll talk about the second day of the actual free agency period, right? Shout out to D Menace in the building. What a D, man. It's good to see you. Hope all as well. Shout out to everybody, man. Good to see everybody coming in slowly but surely, man. And hopefully everybody's having a great week so far. And I see a lot of people kind of blow day two out of proportion because we didn't make moves today. People think that it's the end of the world. No, it's not. We're good. Don't worry. The official free agency starts tomorrow, and the Raiders are already having talks with certain players. As a lot of reports are noticing, right? A person I would take a look at that I've been hearing that I don't think it's from a source, but I think it's a possibility is Devin White. How do you guys feel about the linebacker? But I also heard that they might be Antonio Pierce is good with our linebacking core right now, and they might go for a rookie. But how you guys feel about Devin White, man? How you guys feel about Devin White? You guys would take Devin White if he's available? Shout out to Chaos Raider. What up, Chaos Raider? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Um, Draft a new youngster at running back. I think so too, man. I think in the direction of the running back room, I don't think you go out and get anybody. The only person I really wanted was Aaron Jones, which I think that's the next slide, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's not. Let me get through these slides real quick, and then we'll talk about a lot to do with the Raiders, right? We'll talk a lot about the possibilities of the Raiders, right? Let me just give you guys a glimpse of what happened today. Shout out to Kevin Lurker. Was good. Good to see you. Hope all as well. Let's get straight into it, right? So one of the things here is Patrick Queen. So one of the biggest linebackers in free agency is gone. He plans to sign, which this is crazy, to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Of course, the defensive player goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers on a 3-year, $41 million contract, which if you were to round it up, let me actually do the calculations, you feel me? Because I don't want to be wrong on that. That is 41 divided by 3, around 13.6 million a year for the linebacker out of the Ravens. He goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers, helps TJ Watt over there, yada yada yada, stuff like that. Um, you feel me? So that's one of them. That's something that happened today. And like I said, we're gonna talk about the Raiders right now. Speaking of this, Raiders. You already know what it is, Randy. Good to see you here, man. But yeah, we're gonna talk about some Raiders right now after I give all the biggest of agreements. I'm gonna say agreements of today. So obviously Patrick Queen is pretty much off the board there. Another one, Jeremy Chin to Washington, which is really good. Washington's building something, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, we don't got to worry about Washington this year, right? I don't think we play them. Do we play them? I'm not 100% sure on that. You guys could correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the schedule? Oh no, this is the last year's schedule. Um, but yeah, Washington's building something over there, y'all. Washington's building over there something. That division's gonna be tough over there in the NFC. They're building something. They got Jeremy Chin. I think one of the best safeties, in my opinion, underrated safeties over there off of the Panthers. We're heading to Washington. Another one here is Derrick Henry. Another running back gone, y'all. This was somebody that I would have took a look at. Cause I ain't gonna lie, if you were to tell me you could get Derrick Henry for $8 million a year with $4 million in incentives, I could only shrug. Huh? I get it. Some people are kind of backed up on Derrick Henry, but getting Derrick Henry for $8 million, it's not bad. It is not bad. Um, so Baltimore just got a whole lot better. 100% better, bro. And that's an AFC um a wasted, how do I say it? That that's a how do I say it? That's a huge contender. That's a huge contender in the AFC now. And it kind of affects us, y'all. They're in the AFC. We're gonna be fighting with the playoff spot with them. And they're getting Derrick Henry, which is gonna help Lamar Jackson. But yeah, speaking of Alexander, my 2 cents. Yeah, Alexander has been a name I've been seeing on Twitter. Well, X now, right? It's called X. Stuff like that and other things like that. So at the end of the day, that could be a possibility. Would I be happy to get Alexander? Hell yeah, right? Him, Jack Jones, Nate Hobbs, that would look good, right? Um, but it's all speculation at the end of the day. I don't think it's possible. Somebody like Jaheir Alexander is a guy that gets paid, and I don't think we have enough to pay somebody fully because I think we're still gonna sign a lot of players still. Which by the way, Jimmy Garoppolo should be released tomorrow, y'all. So stay tuned for that. You know what that means? We get an instant 11 million right now. I think instant 9 to 11 million right now once we release them. And then we get another 11 million after, I think after June 1st or in a couple weeks. I forgot how it works. Um but that's going to be huge because that kind of shows you that they're going to go after more free agents. The fact that they're going to do it on the day of free agency, on the day that the actual free agency starts, where everything gets constructed and everything gets pen, paper, social media posts are going to be said, all these stuff. Right now it's just agreements, right? All these could fall tomorrow easily. It's been times that happened last year, but obviously stuff like that. Shout out to John Leone. I heard Devin White in talks with the Raiders and should sign tomorrow. I seen that. I'm not sure if that source is 100%, but I do feel like it's a huge possibility, John. I do think it's a huge possibility, man. At the end of the day, Antonio Pierce loves his linebackers, and what guy doesn't want to play for somebody like Antonio Pierce, man? All these guys just praise him. Even people that were Hall of Famers, ex players, have praised them. You can't go wrong with playing with being underneath a guy like that. So, is Devin White a possibility? Yes, because at right now when I show you the free agency news right now, Levante David went back to the Bucks. So it doesn't look like Devin White's gonna go back to the Bucks because they just signed their linebacker. They went with the older guy, the more veteran guy in Levante David. So that gives a huge possibility for the Raiders, man. And I would be all for that, in my opinion, bro. Good grab for Baltimore, but that no longer scares me. If he has to try to run through Max Wilkins, Wilson, Coons, and Spillane, that's a fact, man. Hey, speak them facts, EJ. You already know what it is, man. That boy Wilkins is a dog, bro. And him and Max alone, on top of that, with the way Coons is playing and the way Wilson is going to end up getting trained by these guys, trained by Max. He already says he's going to get trained by Max. Now imagine Wilkins. Come on, bro. If anybody thinks our defensive line is going to be shit, you're smoking something, bro. Because I'm predicting it right now. This is the prediction I'm going to give for the season. We're going to have a top 10 defensive line next year, bro. 110% we're going to have it, bro. And we're not even done, y'all. Y'all think we're done on free agency? We're not done, bro. I'm telling you right now, we're not done. And I would not be surprised if they bring another good name defensive tackle, bro. I would not doubt it. Looks like they'll be looking for the draft for a running back. Though, yeah, and I'm all for it, Randy. I'm all for it, right? Um, and this is the thing, right? And shout out to J Dog joining us. Shout out to everybody coming in, man. Um, when it comes back to the running back position and when it comes to the whole offense, what the Raiders are doing right now is building a defense that is so good that is starting from the trenches out that they're gonna build a team regardless of who's under center. And I said this the last 2 years. I said, no, even when Carr was here, right? I said, no matter what, you go out there and you build this team from the trenches out. So whoever is playing quarterback, it could make their life a lot easier. And if it's a rookie, if it's a second year guy, it could make it easier on him on the pressure because he knows he's got a team around him that could help him. And that's what the Raiders are building right now. They're building from the trenches out. You win in the trenches, and slowly but surely, the defensive line is looking really damn good, bro. Really damn good. So, in my opinion, I really feel like the Raiders are in win now mode. I know a lot of people said it's gonna take time and all these things, but the moves they're making, y'all, just alone with the Wilkins signing, is a we want to make the playoffs move, bro. You don't get a guy like that and say, "Oh, we're gonna build until 2 years from now." No, no, no. That guy Wilkins is entering his prime, y'all. He's not in his prime. If you guys didn't know that, he's not in his prime. He's entering his prime. That is scary, right? Shout out to the Raider critique in the building. Good to see everybody in here, man. Let me shout out everybody that's coming in, and then I'll get to you guys' questions while we talk about it. Um, Subscribe. You already know what it is. 3.day, man. Shout out to the 50 people in here, man. If you guys can't like it up, subscribe. I'll greatly, greatly appreciate you guys, man. Our defense is gonna be top notch. All we need is a quarterback now, man, and that's what I'm saying, man. Wilkins gonna make Andre James hold his jackstrap. God damn, bro. White has connection with the X Jacks DC we hired. There you go. There you go. Let me get to you guys' comment real quick. Hold on. Let me see something real quick, y'all. Let me make sure because I thought I just got a notification of somebody else signed. I don't know if I did. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. What do you think about the kid from Wisconsin? I haven't gone into that yet, Randy. I just started yesterday, actually. Once Josh Jacobs left, right? I started looking at running backs now. I'm Burley. Let me see my list because I have it. I like checking marking my stuff. I went through Jonathan Brooks. I've gone through Marshawn Lloyd. I've gone through Blake Corum last. Jalen Wright and Bucky Irving. I still need to get, and I still have these people on my list that I still need to get to. The Notre Dame running back Audric Esteem, Braylon Allen that you just said. Um, who else? Will Shipley, Rasheen Ali from Marshall, and Isaiah Davis from South Dakota State, and Frank Gore Jr. from Southern Missouri. Those are guys that I still need to get to. So I could give you a more evaluation tomorrow because I think I might go live tomorrow because I think we're gonna do signings tomorrow. So tomorrow, I got you, Randy. I got you, Randy, and I'll talk about it if I see you in the chat. I'm gonna talk about it. Shout out to Space Beast. He says at 13 get Penix, then Fisk. I love Fisk at the second round, bro. I love bro. Fisk is one of those guys that's my guy, bro, in the draft, right? Robertson, Wilson, Legay, Jalen Wright, man. That's all good, man. Having a guy like Jalen Wright at one of your last picks, it's pretty damn good, right? Shout out to everybody coming in here. Um, they're in the add the final pieces mode, brother, and that's exactly what it is. Shout out to Milka Beezy, Snoops Hernandez. Good to see everybody in here, man. Raider Paul is in the building. Good to see everybody in here, man. Salute, salute to everybody. Raider Way in the building. What's good, Raider Way? Good to see you. Salute to everybody, man. So obviously Derrick Henry is another one that got off the list there, and hopefully I skip it. If I skip the, I say hello again, man. I appreciate everybody that's in here right now. And then Shaquille Barrett, y'all. Shout out to the numbers. Was good. The numbers. Good to see you. Hope all as well. Shaquille Barrett goes to the Dolphins. They lost Wilkinson, so they said, "Hey, we're gonna go out and get a veteran like Shaquille Barrett on a 1 year up to 9 million." So incentives, confirmed by his agents Drew Ronenhouse and Robert Bailey. Which you guys don't know who Drew Ronenhouse is one of the most notable agents in the NFL. There, obviously. So there's that, right? Heard you signed a kangaroo. What the fuck? I got myself a little yeah. You feel me? From down under. You feel me? um, but here we go, and this is the news of today that I kind of wanted to have talks in. Um, Jackson. I said Jackson. I said Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones intends to sign with the Vikings. I think it's a one. It's a 2 year. I think around 8 million a year, 9 million a year. On the cheaper side. Thanks, bro. I know you are up to the draft, man. I got you, Randy. Hey, after this free agency, bro, we're full force into the draft, there, bro. I have all 22 film, bro. I'm gonna bring some fire content to that, bro. So stay tuned. If you guys like college football and like the draft, hey, hit that like button, bro. I'm gonna bring a lot of videos of a lot of different things, man. And yes, Anthony Provincial was gonna have Anthony Provincial. I talked about a little bit earlier. Queen did go for 12 million earlier. I kind of talked about earlier, which I'll show you the slide right here. Right there, Patrick Queen. He plans to sign on a 3-year, $41 million contract with the Pittsburgh Steelers. On top of that, then you have Aaron Jones. Obviously, I just talked, and then I talked about this a little bit earlier when somebody brought out Devin White. Is the fact that Levante David, they went with Levante David to come back for 1 year, worth up to $10 million. The base value is around $9 million. When I'm seeing a lot of these contracts, if you guys don't notice, it's starting to be a trend where it's a lot of incentive-based contracts. So they're forcing players to stay healthy. They're forcing players to play at a high level. Because who doesn't love money, right? If you got offered, let's just say everybody right now, if you got offered $3 million, right? Let's just say $3 million extra, right? Let's just say you're a football player, right? You're one of the best, I don't know, one of the best defensive linemen in the NFL. If a team told you, hey, we'll give you already $9 million, and we'll give you $3 million extra if you could get to 8 sacks in the season. You don't think you're gonna try to target that $3 million extra in your pockets for just hitting the 8 sack mark? Come on, y'all. This is why a lot of players are accepting incentive-based deals. That's what it's looking like. So obviously, I wouldn't doubt it if the Raiders do an incentive-based contract tomorrow, y'all. I really would not doubt it. And shout out to Thomas Hernandez in the building and everybody coming in, man. Salute to everybody. Hope balls, bro. Shout out to the 55 plus in here. If you guys can't hit that like button, subscribe if you're new for daily Raider content, pretty much. Whenever there's breaking news and stuff, and also daily free agency content, pretty much. I think I'm gonna go live tomorrow too, because I think there's gonna be a signing tomorrow. If there's no signing tomorrow, then the 2 for 1 Nation podcast a little bit earlier on Thursday. And then if anything happens Friday, I'll go live Friday, or even the weekend. If something happens, shit, I'm gonna have to pop a live, right? So, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to we the people coming in here, man. So Levante David goes back to the Bucks, kind of says, "Hey, bye bye to Devin White, right, for the Bucks." And then Keyshawn Nixon, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, a little part of me, the little Raider fandom in me, bro, wanted Keyshawn Nixon, bro. I wanted him back because the way he played with the Packers was amazing. One of the best kick returners, a really good corner. But sadly, he went back to the Packers. A 3-year, $18 million deal that could go for 90. See again, guys, incentive-based contract, 19.2 mil, max right there for Keyshawn Nixon going back to the Packers. The Packers are making moves over there, man. They're building themselves a little squad over there around Jordan Love. Shout out to everybody. Honestly, I believe Christian Wilkins in the locker room is priceless. Let's go. Christian Wilkinson, man. If you haven't seen, actually, let me show you guys, y'all. I don't know if you guys have seen his mic'd up, bro. His mic'd up is hilarious. And it speaks Raiders to me because he talks shit, he jokes around, and he backs it up. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me see if I can find it real quick for you guys, man. Damn, I don't know why I don't have it on standby. Oh, here we go. Here you guys go. Let me share my screen real quick for you guys, real quick. If you guys have not seen Christian Wilkins, man, mic'd up, bro, you are missing out, bro. You are missing out. Oh, let me put myself to the side real quick. Give me a second. Look at them, bro. Look at this.
Gotta be around.
This is it right here. Watch Wilkins. He takes the towel of Kamara.
He gets our offensive line going during practice. That's always fun for me to see.
Oh, yeah, you about to get it. You about to get it right there.
You about to get this.
No, don't say that. I'm not scared of you.
Thankful to be on the team with him. He's a
Bro,
fun guy to be around.
that's one of the things right there, bro. He took Kamara's towel. He said, "Give me that shit." Then he said, "No, don't say that." Yo, he funny, bro. He funny. I'm trying to find the actual one though. I'm trying to see the actual one with the full like. Oh, here it is. 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 I found it. I found it. Here you go, man. Look at this.
Player in the NFL.
The price is wrong, Billy. Oh, ref! 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 You're mad. You're mad. You're mad too, and you're mad. Oh, yeah, you about to get it. You about to get it right there.
You about to get this.
No, don't say that. I'm not scared of you. I'm dying out here. Give me a cheeseburger and some waffle fries. Just Come with you, big fella. Easy. Down, track down. The black book.
The little black book.
Little black book.
You got one of these?
Got all your ex-girlfriend's numbers in there?
Maybe a little bit.
You ain't slick. I caught you. You're not the real Michael Jordan, are you? You will not make this kick. It is humidity today. Yikes. Sun's out, guts out. Man, damn.
Yo, he funny as hell, bro. He funny as hell. Gonna fit this locker room like a glove. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. That's a fact. He got personality, man. He got personality. He's funny as hell, and he talks shit in the funniest way. Let me actually put myself back up here. If he was a Raider when he pulled that towel, that would be a personal foul. I know, right? I know, right? Shout out to everybody, man. I think Pinoy in here. What a Raiders Pinoy. Good to see you, man. Long time no see. Good to see you here, brother. Hope all is well with you. And shout out to everybody coming in, man. Hopefully I don't skip anybody. I'm like, did y'all go over Amik Robertson go to lines? I did. We the people. I pretty much said that, hey, I've had a little bit of a roller coaster ride with Amik Robertson. Sometimes I debated other people over Amik Robertson. I didn't like him at first. He proved me wrong at certain times. He brought that dog. And, at the end of the day, I have no ill will to him. I'm not happy that he's gone because I would have loved him as a fourth, fifth, sixth string cornerback for us that he would have been. But, hey, he got his bag. And the Lions got themselves a little bit of a dog that they needed off of release of Jeff Okuda. They got a new corner over there in the Lions. So, it is what it is. And, it's kind of like when the Raiders leave, right? And then, obviously, I see right here, Anthony Provincia says, Poyer. Yes, Poyer is gone. Poyer is signing a 1-year deal with the Dolphins. 1-year deal with the Dolphins. So the Dolphins are starting to make moves. All that money they would have given to Wilkins, they're giving it to all these 1-year deals. So Jordan Poyer will join the Miami Dolphins on a 1-year deal. Once again, by the agent, Drew Ronenhouse. Drew Ronenhouse is on the books. He's got a lot of players out there. So obviously, there's all those different things, right? Shout out to everybody in here, man. Good to see everybody in here, man. Who's the new guy? What do you mean? Who's the new guy? Shout out to OJ Raider. Shout out to Omar. What's good? Ray Love in the building. What's good, Ray Love? Good to see you. Shout out to everybody coming in here, man. My only thing I appreciate in the GM Reggie McKenzie was the incentive-based contract, and I think it's gonna get brought back tomorrow, y'all. I think something's gonna happen with an incentive-based contract tomorrow, so it's gonna be interesting, right? It's gonna be interesting. So the next one, Danielle Hunter. I know some Raider fans wanted Danielle Hunter, and Danielle Hunter signing with the Texans by Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero. He's going to the Texans. The Texans are over there building stuff as well. Young talent and bringing some veterans there. The Steelers, they traded away their wide receiver, their third wide receiver, in Deontay Johnson to Carolina to give Bryce Young another weapon. Right there, that was one of the most recent news right there. And then one of the more recent news that happened like 2 hours ago is Chauncey Gardner-Johnson is returning to the Eagles on a 3-year deal worth up to $33 million. So they're paying their defensive back $11 million per year over there. And besides that, I think that's pretty much done as far as news today. So let's get into some Raiders shit, right? Let's get into some Raiders stuff, right? Let's talk about some Raiders stuff, right? Let's talk about some Raiders stuff. So the first thing on the thing, bro. Who here? Actually, let me write it down real quick. Who do you guys think we will sign tomorrow on the first day of actual free agency, y'all? Who do you think we're going to sign tomorrow? Or you could give me a position or name, or both. Position, name, or both. Who do you think we will sign tomorrow? Who do you think we will sign tomorrow? I want to see you guys' insight on this. Who do you think when you open up your phone and it says Raiders have signed? Who do you want that name to be, and who's the name you think is gonna be? Let me see. Holly Tanner says Devin White. Okay, John Leon says Devin White. Okay, we get a lot of Devin White. Shout out to David. What's good, David? Devin White, another Devin White. Anthony Provincial says Devin White. Randy says Devin White. I've seen a lot of Devin White. Space B says Sneed. Sneed went back to he got franchise tag. I think he got franchise tag with the Chiefs. North Carolina Raider. Jesse says Devin White. Number 27 is available. Just saying. Who is that? I'm trying to think. That would be amazing for our defense. Raider Nation. Leonard Williams, I think, signed back with the Seattle Seahawks. I think he signed back with Seattle Seahawks, Raider Nation. But that would have been a hella good one, right? Chase Young, 1-year deal. Ooh, imagine Chase Young, Max Crosby, Malcolm Kuntz, and Wilkinson, huh? Imagine that, huh? Chase Young, 1-year deal. Okay, that's an interesting one. I like that one, actually. Wouldn't be mad at Reader as well. Okay, Omar says if you wouldn't be mad at Reader at all. Okay. Jordan Williams, offensive tackle. Okay. Cornerback, either Fuller or Jackson. Okay. Diggs. He said Tom Brady. Diggs from Seattle. Okay. The Quandre Diggs. Okay. Cool Kev says a cornerback. Trade for Joe Burrow, 3 first rounds. Hey, that's far from gonna happen, Big Sacramento, but I like the thinking, right? Shout out to All Eyes on G in the building. What's good, All Eyes on G? Carlos D says Leonard Williams. Okay. Oh, Leonard Williams went back to Seattle, Carlos. Seattle re-signed him. Sadly. As much as I would have loved him, bro, he got signed back over there. Chase Young don't give 100%. That's another thing, too. Sign of Shirley Twan says Xavier Howard. Okay. Trade for Fields finally goes down. Ooh, good prediction right there, Omar. Trade for Fields finally goes down. Snead is available in trade. Oh, yeah, that is true. You're actually right. You know what? I take it back about the signing. That is true. Shout out to Justin Brown in the building. What's good, Justin Brown? Good to see you. Fuller or Dory Jackson. Honda Carpenter keeps talking about a trade for a superstar, maybe Snead. He does keep talking about it, which, hey, it could be anybody, right? Jaheir Alexander, Legarius Snead. Who knows, right? Who knows? Is it Justin Simmons is a free agent, y'all? He's still a free agent. He might sign tomorrow to a team. Jamal Adams, We the People says Khalil Mack says Raider Nation. Oh, how you guys feel about Khalil Mack returning? Return of the Mac. Yes, I do. Hey, I'll be playing that, right? Um, Shout out to everybody coming in here, man. Good to see everybody in here. Hopefully I didn't skip anybody. Shout out to J Dog and everybody coming in. Let me see. I'm trying to get to everybody, y'all. Bring back Shelby Harris. Kermit taking a pay cut for the quiz. That is another news that I just seen. Mahomes just freed up 20 plus mil, bro. Yo, we knew that was gonna happen, and yeah, it's probably most likely gonna be in re-signing their prized possession in their defensive back room, which, like Omar said, there, Snead. Khalil Mack with Wilkins, Max Kuntz, Wilson. It ain't fair. Would you guys? Hey, let me tell you guys something. Would you guys take Khalil Mack for a team-friendly deal? What you guys feel like? Would you guys take Khalil Mack on a team-friendly deal? Team-friendly deal, cheap, incentive-based contract for Khalil Mack. Would you guys take him? Would you guys be happy with a incentive-based, team-friendly deal with Khalil Mack? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What you guys think? Hell yeah. Okay. Hell yeah. Mac truck. Justin Brown says hell no. The numbers does a thumbs up. That's what I've been saying about Josh Jacobs. If the vacation isn't against the wall, he ain't trying. There you go. Raider Twan says Brian Hoyer. Kevin Lurker says 100% Mac. Ray Bosby says no. A little bit of mix between everybody, man. Shout out to Raider Mike. What's good, man? What's good, Raider Mac? Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. I would, but he won't. But then he just puts up 17 sacks. Okay, Armstead's still available. Who wouldn't take that question mark? Okay. Thomas Hernandez says, yeah. We trade for Herbert and dumbass Harbaugh draft JJ McCarthy. A lot of people have been high on JJ McCarthy. I've been seeing it, y'all. What you guys feel about JJ McCarthy? What you guys feel about JJ McCarthy? I'll give my insights on JJ McCarthy because I've watched a lot of film. I watched a lot of Michigan this year, and I'll tell you a little bit about JJ McCarthy. Shout out to everybody that's coming in here, though. I'm gonna read everybody. Hoping for Ramsey, Walt Lattimore, but we'll re-sign face on. Mac ain't no taking off team friendly. It's just hypothetical, right? Just in case. Would you guys, of course, but like 7-8 million? Okay, no to Mac. Mac too expensive. He wants money for 15 sacks. 1.2 million based on production. He could get more paper. Okay. Bye. Shout out to Raider Nation Jason. What's good, man? Good to see you, Raider Nation Jason. Armstead would be a great pickup since we can't get Leonard Williams. Okay. We have to trade for Mac. We don't have to trade for him. We just have to sign him. He's a free agent, I believe. Hunter just got 25 mil a year for 16 sacks he did, bro. That was insane, right? Kevin Byard, okay, a safety. We the people says. Shout out to Justin Brown, man. Yes to JJ. No, thank you on JJ McCarthy. Armstead will be asking for 20 million. He's probably gonna ask for a lot, right? Possible game-changing corner candidates: Snead, Ramsey, Jahir at Lattimore. There you go, man. Hell no to McCarthy. Yes, Mac Hoyer over McCarthy. Mac's still my favorite player. Once a Raider, always a Raider. Hey, I feel that, man. I like JJ McCarthy. Jimbo was holding him back. Hmm. I think JJ has a lot of haters, but he's got the best footwork in my opinion. JJ McCarthy is the next Sam Darnold. Damn, I heard JJ McCarthy answered all the questions against the teams on reading the defense. I mean, that's good. Hey, you need that football knowledge, right? I take Fields for a fourth. So let me give you my insights. Nobody wants Carr back. Hey, that car is gone, right? Um, so for me, as far as JJ McCarthy goes, I think he's an interesting player, right? I think he's one of the more underrated guys. If you were to tell me who you think is better, JJ McCarthy or Bo Nix, I would put JJ McCarthy over Bo Nix in my opinion. Big dog was good. SVT Vasquez, man, good to see you, man. SVT, hope all is well. So as far as I would say, as far as JJ McCarthy goes, to me, right? And I'm gonna say this again, right? It's not to everybody because a lot of people have him in the first round. To me, I think he's a second round quarterback. Now, would I be surprised if he get taken in the first round? No, I would not be surprised because I know a lot of teams have him high on their draft boards. But on my draft board personally, if we don't go quarterback first round and we're in the second round and JJ McCarthy and Penix Jr. are there, me personally, I would still take Penix Jr. Now, people may say his injuries, and yes, 100% them injuries are scary and is a little bit on the older side, right? But the thing is with Penix, it's somebody that you feel me? Seen, we all love players with grit, right? We all love players with grit, with passion, with dog, and that's exactly what Michael Penix is. And if you didn't see him at the national championship, he did make some horrible throws in the first half, but in the second half, when things mattered, he made the throws with horrible ribs, broken ribs practically, and the receivers weren't catching him. And he's a guy that I really enjoyed watching tape over, Michael Penix. But at the same time, would I be mad at McCarthy? I would not, because I think McCarthy in the second round would be perfect. I think McCarthy is one of those guys that has a high potential as well. Um, and I think he doesn't have the spotlight on him as much as the other quarterbacks because we all like the flash, right? We all like Jaden Daniels, we all like Caleb Williams, right? Stuff like that, like these big flash spotlight players. But I think JJ McCarthy does deserve a little bit of spotlight. The guy won a national championship. He's arguably in one of the best Michigan teams of all time. Um, he's had that football IQ, but for me personally, I think he's a guy that I would take in the second round. Not a first round, early first round, maybe second half of the first round, like anywhere from the 20th to the 30th range. I would say the 20th to the 30th range, even second half. So, um, me personally, I think he's around that area. But would I be surprised if JJ McCarthy goes early? I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I know there's a team out there that's gonna take him early. I know there is. I just don't know what team. I just know a team's gonna take him early. He said McCarthy because Will Levis stopped playing SC. I know, right? I love Wilkins' personnel will bring in free agents. Just saying he would, right? When Penix gets his first NFL check, he's going to TJ to get stem cell shots. He'll be all right. Shout out to everybody, man. People say JD is small. What the fuck is JJ? How tall is JJ McCarthy? Anybody know? I don't know his exact height. I do like JJ, but not at 13. Exactly, not at 13. At 13, JJ is not a 13th for me. What do you, I think? Let me think. I think a minimum of 4 quarterbacks will get picked in the first round. I think I think 4 minimum are gonna get picked in the first round, and that's Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, that's Drake May, and then it's up in the air between Michael Penix if somebody takes him late, or JJ McCarthy or Bo Nix. I think one of those guys will go in the first round as well because the team is gonna have him higher than anybody else. So he said Eric is taller than JD. Come on, Dark. Yo, I'm not like 5'2" or something. Y'all making it seem like I'm 5'2" or some shit. JJ's like 6'2" in 2020. Draft Jordan Travis from the boy from Florida State. Huh? But shout out to everybody in here, man. Hope all is well. Good to see everybody here. Panics can get the deep ball to him as he can. Shout out to Fox Pack 36 in the building. We had one time left and Super Bowl champion Snake Stabler, man. Hey, getting the Snake Stabler. Oh my, bro. Good old times, huh? Times like this where we had Plunkett, bro. Times like that. Before I was even born. Makes me mad, bro. But I'm glad, man. I'm happy. Speaking of like old school players, man, I'm glad. I'm glad I got these two signatures from two, in my opinion, Hall of Famers. I can't believe this one's not a Hall of Famer yet, but two Hall of Famers, man, and two legends of the Raiders, man. Whoever the Raider get, I'm gonna support. I'll if they till they ain't a Raider no more. That's how it is, right? That's how it is with me too. But like I said, I see more people coming in, man. If you guys can hit that like button, I'll greatly appreciate y'all, man. Help the algorithm. You feel me? What round Raiders reaching for Blake, Michigan running back? What round Raiders reaching for Blake? I think Blake Corum's a second round guy, bro. I think he's a mid to late second round. I think he's gonna go in the second round. I think most likely Blake Corum will go in the second round. I really do feel like that. So, um, you know, Foxback says corner. Okay, he's talking about Blake Corum, like the running back from Michigan. I think the second, but kind of like Holly, and this I'm glad Holly is saying that because this kind of brings me to my next thing, right? And it's speaking of. Hold on, let me type this so you guys can see it physically too. Give me a second. The trades, right? F them picks. The trades. So, I'm a true believer that if you could get better with a proven talented player that is still young in their mid 20s, right? Mid 20s, early 20s, mid 20s, just getting into their prime, I'm willing to throw picks at them, bro. Just because as much as I love rookies, it's hit or miss with a lot of them. Holly always started shit, I know, right? To me, if you could get better at a significant position and get a game changer, you go out there and you give them at least something in return. Not try to finesse them, but something in return, right? I'm not saying a first round pick. Hell no, fuck no. You could get a lot of cheaper. You could get a lot for cheaper, right? Gotta bounce, bro. Have a great rest of your show, man. I appreciate you, Randy. Salute to you. So obviously, the Raider trade incoming. I think there is. I think something's brewing. I hope it's tomorrow. It's looking like a lot of things are gonna happen tomorrow. So put on your notification because if news breaks out tomorrow, I will put a live up for the same time as today, y'all. Same time as today, tomorrow. And I'm gonna go 4. I'm already doing back-to-back lives, y'all. It's surprising I might do 4. But yeah. So I heard Bears wanted Jacoby Myers and our tight end Myers and our number one. This was a while back. Could you see this happen? I mean, that's what it's probably gonna take, John. For a first rounder like that, you have to give a lot. But if I was the Raiders, I would not do that because at the end of the day, Jacoby Myers is one of our best receivers, and Myers, our tight end, at the end of the day, is a guy that even though he got a little bit banged up, he's got a lot of potential, man. I'll tell you that. He got a lot of potential, man, and he's a good possession tight end. So for me, I wouldn't do that trade, but in your case, obviously, that's what it would take for that first pick. That's what it will take, and it will take that and probably a first pick, our first pick, and that's a lot, right? That's what it's gonna take. And Holly, as much as it's a dumb trade, it's the trade that is gonna get it done. And that's why I'm not for trading up to the first round. Whoever trades up for that Chicago first pick is going to be giving more than that Russell Wilson trade, y'all. A lot more. If somebody goes for that Chicago Bears first pick, right, that number one pick, most likely it will take more than what that Russell Wilson trade was capable of. A lot more. Shout out to ECG. What's good at East Coast Gridiron? Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Gab 110. I can't believe we didn't resign Josh, man. Sometimes, things happen. You know, um, apparently it was over years. The years that they were giving him money a little bit involved. So it just didn't happen. He went to Green Bay. Hey, wish him nothing from the best, but sometimes the player wants something that the organization is not willing to give, and sometimes I believe in our organization that they want to get better and they want to win now, and they're doing it. They swung the first day. I wasn't expecting nothing the first day, y'all. I would not expect anything off the first day, but they came out and swung for the fences with that Wilkinson. I'll tell you that Josh took 12 million guaranteed. He did. Hell yeah, on 52 on Khalil Mack. Okay, he keeps calling everybody low ass boy. He does. Max Crosby says he low ass boy, little ass boy. That thing be funny, bro. But yeah, obviously, I think a Raiders trade is possible. I think something's brewing for us though. I really do feel like something's brewing. So I can't wait for tomorrow because I really feel like we're gonna get a couple signings tomorrow. At least minimum two. I think minimum two tomorrow. Um, but I'm gonna enjoy this, man. I said this last year, and some people disagree. Some people think we're still in rebuild mode, that we still need another year. But I truly believe that the Raiders are one of those teams that's a borderline playoff team. That all they need to do is this offseason execute well, and they will be a clear cut playoff contender. Now, are they doing that? They're going in the right path. You get one of the best defensive tackles on the market, a guy that is barely entering his prime, next to Max Crosby. Come on, bro. You nobody should have any negativity towards that, right? Yes, it was a little bit over the money that we should have spent, but in order to get great players, you have to spend money. And like the great Al Davis has said, the commitment to excellence, you get great players, great coaches. We got the great coaches. We're starting to get great players. Great organization. Come on, y'all. They're doing it the Al Davis way, man. The commitment to excellence. That's exactly what the Raider way is about, man. Jacob's going to sample the cottage cheese in Wisconsin. My brother is a Green Bay fan, and he's excited for JJ to be a Packer. Hey, him and Jordan Love are going to do good over there, man. Hey, you feel me? That first meeting interaction between Crosby and Minshew should be funny. I know, right? I want to see. I hope they record it. I hope they record it, bro. 100%. I hope they record it because I want to see their first reaction, bro, to each other, bro. Maybe Max Crosby jokes around, says "little ass boy" or something. It'd be funny as hell. It'll be funny as hell. But like I said, man, we got 60 plus in here, man. We got 30 likes, man. Let's get them, hit them like buttons, y'all. Helps the algorithm. It's free. Let's get to at least 50. You feel me? It'll help the live get pushed out to more, man. We're gaining subscribers, y'all. I kind of hit 2,000 subscribers as my goal in this last season. Now it's time this upcoming season to at least hit 3K subscribers, man. If Jacobs could stay healthy, especially in the cold, that's a fact, man. If he stays healthy, he's gonna get a lot of snaps because they're in the cold and they're probably gonna run more, right? Lost the Meek, but hopefully Devontae is in Jahir's ear. Hey, some notable names that was kind of mentioned earlier. You feel me? You got what? You got Jahir, Marshawn Lattimore, Snead, but it looks like Snead might stay with the Chiefs because they just freed up 20 million cap space, so that might go to L'Jarius Snead. But people like that, Jair Alexander, Marshawn Lattimore, right? Amik Ben lost, especially on the field. That's a fact. Jacobs balled out his rookie year or second year in the league when he played in Green Bay for the first time. He did. Hit the motherfucking likes, man. You already know, man. Hit them likes, man. You already know what it is. I want to see if Mac's going to interview little ass boy on his podcast. That would be funny, huh? That would be funny. He's gonna for sure. I ain't gonna lie. I would not doubt it if Max gets woke. Hey, by the way, they dropped one with Charles Woodson today, y'all. I think I need to go watch it. Him and Charles Woodson had a podcast today, y'all. That's a good one. Eric Raiders Haters Hunter Erica channel was good. Eric, did we make any moves? No, we didn't. But don't panic. Tomorrow we're gonna make moves, bro. 100% we're gonna make moves tomorrow, bro. 110% we're gonna make moves tomorrow. He'll be one of the first quarterbacks on the off the board. He won't make it to the second. Who are you talking about? But yeah, pretty much today the Raiders didn't do anything. Sadly, I wanted something else, But tomorrow, y'all, I'm telling y'all do not want to miss. I'm going to most likely 80% chance that I will go live tomorrow at the same time as today. And I'm telling you right now, I would not doubt it if the Raiders make a move tomorrow, y'all. At least 2 moves tomorrow. Shout out to Pyro. What's good, Pyro? Good to see you. Hope all is well, man. Good to see everybody in here. Hope all is well. Hope all is well with everybody, man. Hope all is well with everybody. Make sure to hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. You already know what it is, man. What's good, Pyro? How you feeling, man? We'll see if he could play 8 times in the code. Oh, that is true. 8 times, bro. That's going to be crazy for him, man. I'm interested. There you go, man. I appreciate that, Dark. Welcome to S.C Raiders Talk. You already know what it is, man. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe if you're new, man. I've been seeing a lot of new people lately, man, and I appreciate you guys, man. And I see some people being consistent and coming in, man. I appreciate y'all. This is the new time, man. I realized that the 2:30 p.m. time, which is still for the 2 for 1 Nation podcast, y'all. The 2 for 1 Nation podcast is still at 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Thursdays. But besides that, I've noticed that a lot of people have work during that time and stuff like that. Usually me, I'm in the morning, so I don't got nothing in the afternoon. So um, I know a lot of people have early afternoon things, so usually people can't make it. So I've decided for the new time is gonna be every Tuesday, guys, Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, every Tuesday, and also on top of that, there's gonna be surprise lives at Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. Surprise lives like this, right? I mean, like yesterday, surprise lives if something breaks down, some breaking news or something, right? I can't see you over Dark's comment. I know. I don't know why it doesn't get pushed up. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what the hell is going on here. I don't know why it's not pushing up. Actually, hold on. I think I know why. Hold on. I think I know why. Actually, I don't know why. God damn. I don't know why it doesn't shift it up. Man, this is some bull. This is some bull. What happens if I put myself right there? Screw it. We'll go like this for now. We'll go like this for now, right? Let me see. Save. Update layout. There we go. Let me see if this is. Oh, a little bit better, huh? A little bit better there. We gotta get rid of the spending cap. Just saying. Hey, that's a fact. But Jimmy Garoppolo I highly think that Jimmy Garoppolo is for sure gonna get released tomorrow, y'all. So get ready for that, cause that means money in our books, money given to players. That's exactly what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Budgeting is science. That's fact, man. But Tom Telesco already showed exactly what I thought about him. That he's gonna be aggressive. If there's a player out there that's a superstar that could be a game changer, he's going to go out there and do it. Which I like. I like a lot. So hopefully, you know, tomorrow we see a couple signings, man. Tomorrow's gonna be very interesting. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. Besides that, let me check my phone to see any other signings that happened during this live, if anything happened. So give me a second, y'all. The Panthers agreed to terms. Okay, nobody cares about that one. Nope, it doesn't look like anything else, y'all. He said Eric just needs to grow a little bit taller. Damn, bro. Shout out to Las Vegas Raiders with Pharaoh, man. What's good, Pharaoh? Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. So there's still some notable free agents, y'all. I'll just name them quick before I head on out here, right? Calvin Ridley, Devin White, Kendall Fuller, Marquise Brown, Bobby Wagner, Tyron Smith, Stephon Gilmore, Tyler Boyd, Chase Young, Eric Armstead, Justin Simmons, Jadeveon Clowney, Curtis Samuel, Trent Brown, DJ Reader, Calais Campbell, Jonah Williams, Steven Nelson, Christian Fulton, Adoree Jackson, Ryan Tannehill, Odell Beckham Jr., J.K. Dobbins, Mike Hyde, and Tre'Davious White. Those are everything. Shout out to Lake Show. He said, "SC, pump up your chair." What up, SC? Did we sign anybody today, bro? No, we did not. But stay tuned for tomorrow because I think something's going to happen tomorrow. I think there's going to be signings tomorrow. But no, we did not sign nobody today. But Amik Robertson did sign with somebody else. Amik Robertson is now a Detroit Lion. How are we doing with cap space with our recent signings? I think we're around 17 million, John. But then obviously with Jimmy Garoppolo going to be most likely released tomorrow, it might go up 100%. So yeah, that might happen. It might go up to 25 plus mil easily. So yeah, obviously that. I'm still happy Illuminor is gone. Yeah, I know a lot of people are happy with Illuminor gone. So Illuminor's gone, which we might get things. Honestly, the Raiders spent their wad. They came and went. Hey, stay tuned for tomorrow, man. Either tomorrow or Thursday for sure. There's gonna be signings, man, and I can't wait. 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 It's just under 18. Add 11.25 for Jimmy G. There you go, man. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Around 17. Shout out to Raider Keith. What a Raider Keith. Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. So yeah, I think it's around there. Stuff like that. Party number 72 is gone. Austin Hooper signs with New England Patriots. Did he? Did he? Did he? Oh yeah, there you go. He did. There you go. Well, I mean, at least there's one news right there during it. Austin Hooper goes to New England, so we're not returning with him. Which let me see actually. Let me share my screen real quick because this is probably the final news of today. You feel me? Let me share my screen. There you go, y'all. Right there. You guys can't see it. Hold on. Raiders tight end Austin Hooper is expected to sign with the Patriots per me and Tom Pelissero. The veteran gets 1 year deal worth up to 4.25 mil. He reunites with Patriots offensive coordinator Alex Van Pelt, who was with him in Cleveland. There you go. So Austin Hooper will not return as a Raider. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. You feel me? That's pretty much it. I don't think I think that's about it for today, y'all. I think that's about it for today. So if you guys can hit that like button, man. We're close to 50 likes, y'all. Man, appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for being here. Don't need a backup tight end. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, 100%, man. I still think, as far as us goes, I think Myers is for sure gonna be our starting tight end next season. Damn, I liked Hooper. Bring Noah Fant for the cheap. Hey, Noah Fant for a cheap would be good too, right? Getsy likes tight ends. We're gonna see some changes on offense still. That's a fact. If they're trying to win now, they would have got rid of one of the top backs. I feel that. Mm, did he really sign with Seattle? Did Noah Fant really sign with Seattle? Because I know Seattle signed Leonard Williams back. So he did sign with Seattle. Okay. 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 Interesting. Interesting. So Seattle's really re-signing everybody back. um, Thank you for that. Shout out to Desiree in the building as well. Hooper wasn't gonna make the team anyway. Yeah, he wasn't. Hooper really didn't do shit for us, to be honest, bro. So that's that, right? And that's pretty much that I know of. That's pretty much it, y'all. Fant likes them clams. I'm trying to see if anybody else, if I missed anything else. So let me just go back to this real quick before I leave, so I could give everybody a rundown that pretty much the significance of today. Nothing really happened to us at the end of the day. The only thing that really happened was Amik was gone, right? So, mm, 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 mm. So here we go. Amik Robertson, 2-year deal there, going to the Lions. Patrick Queen goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers for 3 years, 41 mil there. Jeremy Chin to Washington. Derrick Henry to the Ravens. Shaquille Barrett to Miami. Aaron Jones signs with the Vikings. Levante David goes back to the Bucks. Keyshawn Nixon goes back with the Packers. The Dolphins get Jordan Poyer. Daniel Hunter goes to the Texans. Deontay Johnson gets traded from the Steelers to Carolina. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson goes back to the Eagles on a 3-year deal. And that's pretty much it at the significance. And then just right now, you feel me? Yeah, I know. The Nightball took the day off. I don't know what the hell happened. And that's a fact, Pharaoh. The free agency class this year for tight end it's a big drop off from Brock Bowers down, bro. And yes, I talked a little bit about Jimmy G, EJ. Jimmy G looks like he's gone. It looks like he's pretty much gone. So he's gonna get released tomorrow. That's what most likely is gonna happen. He's gonna get released. Theo Johnson's nice tight end draft. Open up stream like the fuck. Nightbot took the day off. I know Nightbot took the day off. I don't know what the hell Nightbot on, man. He's supposed to be doing his job. What's up with Nightbot, bro? Nightbot tripping today, bro. Nightbot on strike for work hours. Previous regime missed out on a Pro Bowl. Nixon, yeah, man. If only the regime used Nixon right, bro, we would have been fine, bro. On that end, bro. Nixon, he ended up being an all-pro kick returner. Who would have known, right? Who would have known? Oh, it's YouTube then. Damn. But yeah, so obviously that's what happened today. I'm expecting signings tomorrow for the Raiders. I'm expecting at least one more big signing, hopefully, or trade. One of those. I think something's brewing for sure. Something's brewing for sure. But besides that, y'all, obviously, today was a quiet day for the Raiders, but a very, very, very loud day for the NFL. But of course, tomorrow I will be here, same time, same place, most likely, as long as we sign or trade somebody tomorrow. If not, I'll be back Thursday at 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. That's the 2-for-1 Nation on Thursday. But tomorrow, most likely, we're gonna sign people. So tomorrow, y'all, I will be live, same place, same time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, Wednesday, March 13th. Tomorrow. So, guys, make sure you have those notifications. And if you already have bell notifications, man, turn it off and then turn it back on because you have to do that every time. I hate that YouTube's like that, but it is what it is. And on top of that, also stay tuned for tomorrow because if we sign somebody in the early afternoon, the live will be up by before 5 o'clock at least. Eric hope Raiders don't sign so he could get a day off. Now I'm hoping we sign, man. I want to get better, man. But shout out to everybody, man. If you guys can, hit that like button on the way out. Please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll greatly appreciate that. Remember, tell time never lasts, but tell people do, man. Blessings to you guys and your families. And also, life is so short, so make sure to tell them you love them. Your loved ones, you love them. 3 days in a row with the possibility of 4 days in a row. I got to buy a lottery ticket. But there we go, y'all. You already know, man. Commitment to excellence. Raiders are building something tomorrow, y'all. Stay tuned. I appreciate you guys. Tomorrow. Same time, same place, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, man. On that note, y'all, blessings to you guys and your families once again, man. I appreciate everybody that stopped by and hit that like button on the way out. I'll greatly, greatly appreciate it. And on that note, y'all, this was the SC Raiders Talk, a.k.a. your boy Eric, man. And I'm out. Peace.
Is the will to win. Is the will to win.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You will match.